Hey guys, Theme Park Ohana here at Disney's Pop Century Resort. We're going to do a quick walk around tour. We stayed here once a few years ago. It's been a while since I've been here, so it's going to be fun. Follow me along. So I didn't realize how much construction's going on here at Pop Century, so this is also not only going to be a Pop Century tour, it's going to be a construction update. More to come in the video. We have arrived at check-in. Wow, there's a lot of people checking in. This is a Tuesday morning, but look at all the pop art. Atari! This is kind of cool. A lot of stuff to see here. Look at all the years up there. Going back in time right now. This is really neat. I don't think we ever stopped to look at all the art in here. This is really, really cool. But it's time to check in. Actually, I'm not checking in. But look at all the people checking in. Get excited, ready to start their vacation. So as typical of most of the Disney resorts, right in the lobby they have an arcade. This has got a pretty good size to it. And it's loud in here. One intense game of hockey. Crazy town, but yeah, this arcade has some size to it, so there's some fun to be had here. Keep you busy on those rainy days. So right to the right of checkout is where I came in, but you can also go out for the transportation to all the parks. And across to the right is everything pop, shopping, and dining. So it's the gift shop and the dining are all in one big hall. It's kind of neat. We'll check it out. And as I've been seeing everywhere, they got the Halloween stuff. They got quite a bit of it here too at Pop Century. So I really like how this gift shop is set up, because it's roomy. It's not like cramped like a lot of the other ones. Like, I feel like there could be a lot of people in here shopping at any time, and you're not really ever going to be crowded. And it's really set up well. I like this. Got a decent selection too. Hey, I finally found some place with the prices on the Crocs. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but they're $40 like I thought. But what's cool here at Pop Century is they have all your poolside footwear, all you need. This is the most I've seen in one spot. It's pretty cool. This is really cool. They have a dry erase board with "Where are you from?" Let one of our cast members know where you're from. We'll put a tally on the board. There's nobody from New Jersey, and there's 4 people from Florida. That's not focusing well at all, but that's kind of neat. All right, so heading into the dining area with the quick service is really like a funky theme. Like I don't even know how to explain it. But the music is cranking in here. And it's empty right now. I guess it's like 11 a.m. so it's in between lunch and breakfast. But wow, look at this. You have the food court to yourself. So this is really interesting. They have some stuff I haven't seen before at a quick service. They got a salmon sandwich, so it's like $12. And they have a sloppy Joe. It's $10.50. Oh, they have a barbecued pork sandwich for $11. Hot pastrami sandwich on rye for $12. They got some variety here. So if anybody's wondering, right now the Rapid Fill refill cups that you can purchase or you get with your dining plan, but if you're just usually they're free with the dining plan. But if you're purchasing, they're $17.99, and you get unlimited drinks in the quick service areas for the length of your trip. And I'll kind of give you an idea what they look like. See if we can get it to focus. It's like everybody's in a car getting to Disney World. Look, there's the entrance to Disney World. They're all excited. So this is really different. I'm not sure if it was like this when I stayed here, but they basically have help yourself baked goods. They got a little bit of everything, like pineapple upside down cake, all kinds of different cookies, a pumpkin tart, pecan tart, cherry tart, brownie bites, different cupcakes. They all look really good. And they got different breakfast stuff like bagels, danishes. Pretty cool. Look at the size of these turkey sandwiches for $7.99. That's a monster sandwich. Correction, I read wrong. That monster turkey sandwich is $11.99. But that thing is huge. It could probably feed 2 people. So this is always one of my favorite places, where the omelet station. Staying on site because they're only $9 to get an omelet. You get a biscuit with your omelet, so that's not a bad deal for breakfast, especially if you're on the dining plan and you're only getting 2 meals a day. Usually it's cheaper to go with the breakfast that you're going to pay for yourself. They also have the classic breakfast station over here, but this place is empty right now. So this is at the back side of the main hall. Look at the size of that pop sign. Look, that 60s is psychedelic. So here's a look at the pool. It's kind of in the center of all the different the rooms that are on. They go on both sides. Nothing crazy, just normal pool. There's no slides or anything. I believe there's smaller pools here somewhere. I can't remember 100%. But this is the main pool. Nothing special, just a pool. And here is kind of the poolside bar. It's called Pedals. It's open 12 to 12. Can't really see anything because it's all closed down right now because I'm here pretty early. Interesting is we've got some kids over here playing ping pong. I've seen the ping pong tables at other resorts, at the not the value resorts, the more expensive resorts. I don't remember having to pay 25 cents for a ping pong ball. Interesting. I always love this about visiting the resorts. The people that decorate their windows. That is one giant tub of Play-Doh. And please refrain from climbing. Here's a little better look at the Play-Doh can. Kind of cool art. I guess that's what it looked like back in the day. I'm not sure. Was never much of a Play-Doh fan. So I'm continuing to walk straight out from the back of the main hall, and here's behind the pool is a little kiddie pool, which is nice for little guys. Look at the size of that yo-yo. That is crazy. Now I don't know if you remember when I did the Art of Animation video a few weeks back, but there's a bridge here that connects Pop Century to Art of Animation, so you can kind of resort hop here. You know, it's really short walking distance, and you can check out both parks. Hey, there's some construction going on over here. And of course, anytime you're near the water, it's nice and windy, but I don't know what's going on here. There's definitely some construction going on. Half of the bridge is walled off, and there's a big crane here that's on a barge, which I can see around the corner. I'll go check it out, but I'm not sure what's going on. Anybody know, just post some comments. So like I said, I'm not really sure what they're doing here, but there's a crane on a big barge. And I don't understand why they walled off the bridge so you can't see it, but if you come down here by the water, you can still see everything. Interesting. But if anybody knows what's going on, just let us know. That is one big bowling pin. I like the little spiral staircase going up. Don't know if you can see it way over here. There is a little tugboat with another barge, and there's another crane on the side of another wall. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on here. Something's happening. And I was right, on the west side and the east side of each, when you branch off from the main central courtyard, they do have smaller pools, which is currently closed. I'm sure it opens up later in the day. They have some really cool Lady and the Tramp giant statues. I'm gonna bring this around slow. And I don't remember, maybe I never walked over here when we stayed here. I don't ever remember seeing these. They're really cool. Alright, so I'm always talking about theming, and this is kind of cool. In between the Lady and the Tramp, they have a utility building, I guess, for cast members. But it's themed like a doghouse. It's so cool. Alright, so I think I forgot to mention this, that this Pop Century is all era themed. The section we just went through was the 50s era. The pool was called the 50s pool. The place in the center is the 60s area. And then on the other side, it's the 70s, and we're gonna head that way now. So, nice little photo op with Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head in between the 80s and the 90s. And also a nice little video op for all the construction workers here that are remodeling some of the rooms. They are hard at work. Looks like in the 70s section. Construction. Yeah, lots of construction going on in the 70s. Lots of noise from the construction, but look at the size of that Rubik's Cube. I always stunk at Rubik's Cube. It's like I could never solve it. Anybody else solve Rubik's Cube? If you were like a genius. So here we are in the like courtyard pool area of the 80s and 90s area. And the little fake carpeting here is like a giant keyboard. And there we have, oh wait, forgot to mention, Roger Rabbit. And this is the pool area. Usually loud music playing here too. I have very fond memories of this pool. When I just got an iPhone 6 when we came on this vacation, and I took it swimming in this pool. But that's this area. Oh, it's getting windy. This is one giant Sony Walkman. I had one very similar to this growing up, the Sports Walkman. That was so cool. This is kind of funny. It looks like somebody got a little out of control with one of the golf carts. The sign is destroyed. So I don't know how well you can see this, but all these rooms on the back side of this 70s building are being refurbed. They have, I guess construction permits posted in each window. And there are construction workers everywhere. And I got a little lift over here. But this whole side is shut down. I'll have to check out the other side. I'll have to zoom in a little. This whole side is shut down, being refurbed. They have like some safety equipment over here. That's kind of cool. And I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this because I'm completely zoomed in, but here's one of the rooms. They have the permit or whatever on the window, and you can see some like some plastic drop down behind it, and then you can kind of see inside. You can see some workers going at it in there. Well, I'm curious to see what they're gonna look like when they're all done. And I knew this was the 70s building they're working on because of the mood ring. But there's lots going on here. Should be some nice rooms when they're done. So it is the whole building, both sides, which I was wondering because it had to be loud if you're on the other side. But you can see there's like new tile going up. But all of building 10, all the way around, under construction, which I guess makes it loud if you wanted to come to this little playground, which is vacant right now. I must say it is very noisy, the construction they're doing. Some more serious construction going on here. There's some plywood outside of the buildings, and they're really gutted in there. I don't know if you can see it. But here's the courtyard for the 70s, which is loud. It must stink to be staying across from it. Although I guess the daytime is the best time to do it. Everybody's out at the parks. But they have, look at this giant big wheel. It's not under construction, it's just behind some of the construction signs. And they got a big foosball field. Look at the giant Mickey phone. Ooh, it's loud over here. Another cool little photo op. Goofy. And a random Corvette. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for the construction / tour update of Pop Century. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you enjoy our adventures, keep following us along because we enjoy doing this. So keep following our adventures. See you next time.